you will be causing quite the commotion if it hasn't already started today. 2 hours from the time that you see this message, it is popping off. 2 hours from the time that you see this message, you are being activated. You are being sent help. You will feel supported. Spirit wants you to know that you are looking younger and younger and younger and happier and happier. And so people are really going to want to mess with you. They're really going to want to create problems out of nowhere. And you need to remember that it's okay to take a break, that you are being supported, and somebody here is going viral. Yes. If you've been working your patootie off, like, somebody here is going viral. Because there is a community that needs you, that needs the light that you shine, needs the authenticity that you emanate. Spirit saying 2 hours from now, get ready for another glow up. Get ready to meet the love of your life. Get ready for a new home. Like, get ready. I don't know if you got your seatbelt on, if you're seated, but you might want to know that your ops are being dealt with. Karma is a mother effer. Okay? They're going to have to sit and watch you win. They don't want to, but they have tried it way too many times. The flying monkeys are getting their wings clipped. They thought they could fly around and pester and be, parasitic as ever. It's not going to happen. 2 hours from the time that you see this message, you are going to know that someone is your twin flame. You are going to know it. If you have been working on your purpose, Spirit wants you to know that you are a rising star. Somebody that has been trying to do death magic on you, has been trying to affect your love life, has been trying to affect your health. It's about to go all the way south for them. Yeah, rituals. Somebody's been sleeping in graveyards, doing all types of crazy stuff. Whatever they tried to get you to calm down, tried to get you to dim your light. Whatever this is. Oh, this evil eye. They're so mad. Like, these people have been really going out of their way. Like, they have a checklist. They've been going out of their way to do these things. Like, it's sick and it's sad. Whoa. I'll pick that up in a little bit. But they've really been going out of their way to create problems for you because you are a rising star. So they've been trying to create conflict. And you are remaining unbothered. 2 hours from the time that you see this message, you will know that you're a rising star. So you should be really proud of the moves that you've been making to not engage, to not engage in your old behaviors or patterns that, didn't really help make situations better. You are going to be meeting some new people. But yeah, whoever these old people are, they really want conflict with you because you just refuse to give them the time of day. I'm telling you, somebody here is getting a home. We have real estate, home, house. This is going to be a part of your new life. So 2 hours from the time that you see this message, you could be getting an email, a notification about something being approved. People feel like you winning is not a part of the plan. They're like, we have been planning and doing all of these things, going over here. Like, they've been traveling, making a list, checking it twice. And they feel like every time they try you and you escape or you're protected, they're like, that was not a part of the plan. Well, that's what happens when you're divinely favored. So I don't know if you know who these people are or you've been walking away from them, but it's time to revitalize your mind, your body, and your spirit. So you are being supported and doing things differently. I know someone here has been so burnt out, just over everything, burning the midnight oil times 5, and you finally have the clarity, like, this is what I need to do different. I just need to stop giving an F. I need to find that one last F that I was given and move on, because nothing can be as bad as my last rock bottom. Really think about that. If you stop running in a circle, is it going to be as bad as your last rock bottom? Of course not, because you've come so far. Spirit is saying it's lights out for your enemies. these people that were doing death magic, these people that bumped their head on the fact that you're of high honor, that they're about to be acquainted. Somebody spent a lot of money trying to create problems for you, or they really went out of their way. They really invested. And now your cash flow is going to be changing. So somebody 2 hours from now is going to be getting good news, really good news of fortune, prosperity, a windfall, high income, a promotion, something unexpected. Like you don't see this coming. So it's like there's going to be a big switch up with your finances and a big switch up with your love life. You're going to be like, wait, what? This is for me? Yeah, it's a secret. Spirit is saying it's a secret. So I'm not going to make this message that long because it needs to be somewhat of a surprise. But you are being invited to like a new timeline. You are being invited to a new season. So your season is going to be more romantic and you're going to be outside and being able to go do things. And for everybody else, it's going to be foot on neck season. They're not going to like it, but it is what it is. You are the ultimate powerhouse. You know how to embrace the dark and you know how to transmute it. You've changed your life so much. It is insane. You are allowing yourself to feel and be present and to hold and nurture those dark and unlit parts of yourself. So not only are you graduating, but you have a new life that is beginning and a new life that is going to expand because you look at what's dark. You're like, oh, I wish I didn't do that. Let me work on that. Let me fix that. You have been fixing things left and right, and you are connecting to your spirit animal on a deeper level. So let me know in the comments what spirit animal you are unleashing, because it's not only foot on neck season, this is your most abundant era of your life. And a lot of you don't even see it coming, but you've been dressing the part, preparing for the part. And this is not cosplay. This is not theater. This is your real life. You no longer have to fake it till you make it. Okay. We were acting as if, and now you've just expedited things that you've been wanting because you've been acting as if, and something happened to you overnight. I've been saying spiritual surgery a lot. Like every time you get more sleep. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. Every time you get more sleep, your angels and ancestors are spiritually working on you for expansion, for things to be easier, for things to be better for you. And every day that you're getting more and more sleep, which I know is hard, we could feel, some of us light workers or chosen ones, we could feel, what is the word? Restricted. We feel like sleeping is restrictive. And I slept, I swear, I slept, I rested, I swear I did. But I'm going to have to call you out. I'm going to have to call you out. The more that we rest, and I'm even guilty of this, the more that I rest, the more I feel like I give my angels time to spiritually work on me. Do you know what I mean? So now you're waking up and you're like, why was I scared to do that thing over there? Why was I scared to ask for that promotion? Why was I scared to go and work for myself or to be an entrepreneur? Why was I scared to stand up to that bully? Like, why was I even scared to do any of that? Now you see what sacrifices are necessary. And if there's even the smallest bit of fear, you're just going to put it in your back pocket. Like, come on, fear, we're going for a ride. Because I'm unleashing a new spirit animal and I'm ready to uplift my whole life. You are giving your whole life a facelift. Yes, you bestie. You are giving your whole life a facelift, and now you're seeing and believing I am a rising star. I do have real love. This is a good relationship. I do deserve this cash flow. I do deserve for people to invest in me and to love me. So whatever you've been denying yourself, because I know we like self-deprivation over here. We don't like it, but we are guilty of that. We're guilty of treating ourselves in that way and not getting enough rest and saying, oh, I don't deserve that, or no, I'm not good enough for that. And you're not doing that anymore. You're like, why don't I just do that? Why don't I just do that for myself? Because now every time you're waking up and you're getting the proper amount of rest, you're like, why have I been denying myself that? You know, there are things that you have been Sorry, my sweater is like stuck. There are things that you have been denying yourself of. Like, no, I can't buy that for myself. No, I can't do that for myself. No, it's too much. Da da da. And no, that's spiritual warfare right there. No, no, you deserve these things. You're like, why don't I take myself on a date? Why don't I take myself shopping? Yeah, I should do that more. Invitation. They're implanting an invitation in your head. So this spiritual surgery, they're like, you wake up like, why don't I do that? It's like you're spiritually being invited to this new life that before you would have deprived yourself of. And I'm hearing 2 hours from the time that you see this message, you're like, no, I'm going to step through this golden portal. It's mine. You're not going to be doubting that this life is supposed to be yours. Let me move this microphone back because that's like really, really close. I didn't realize how close it was. So hopefully it's like not too loud. I just realized I was shuffling like right next to it. My bad. But you are going to connect with this new spirit animal, and it's going to help you nourish this life that you deserve. You're going to step through this golden portal, and you're going to master how you spoil yourself. You're going to master the things that you should have always been giving to yourself. And don't feel bad like, oh, I should have been treating myself like that before. It had to pan out the way that it did. And just think about it. However you were treating yourself before, it had a rhyme and a reason for that season, but now it's a new season, and your angels have been performing spiritual surgery on you every time you've been getting enough rest so you can see where you are properly being invited to. These are doors and portals that you deserve to walk through. We have, you can't have a new beginning without letting something go. So you've been creating space for new things to find you. Affirm it below. I have been creating space for new things to find me. Yeah, you are attracting so much abundance. You're not even going to know what to do because you are already acting as if new opportunities fell on the ground. Devil energy does not want you to see these new opportunities are yours. They're not Bobby's, Susie's, whoever the fricks. They're yours. Your occupation, Earth Angel. Operation, Earth Angel. This is yours. So you are choosing to love yourself even more. Like before you wouldn't ask. You would just suffer. You're like, no, I don't want to ask them for that. They're not going to help me. And da-da-da-da. Now you're asking. Now you're saying like, actually, no, I do need this. And this is why. And before you would have been scared. Like, no, I'm not going to ask them. They're totally going to say no. They're going to get mad. I don't want to drain my energy. I don't want to fight with them. You are loving yourself enough to say, hey, this is what I need and why. And they're either going to give it to you or you're going to go get it yourself. But I feel like you're about to be surprised with how much you're going to hear the word yes. You're not used to hearing yes. Like, yes, you can have that. Yes, you're approved. But yeah, there are new opportunities coming in because you've been dealing with pressing matters. You've been doing the acting as if. You've been changing your routines. You've been getting more rest. You've been really investing a lot of time into yourself. On top of that, you're not pretending you just don't have any problems. You're not pretending you didn't have issues to address. You're not pretending like, oh no, I'm perfect. I just didn't have anything to take care of. You've been addressing the unlit, dark parts of yourself saying, no, I am a people pleaser. No, I do need to voice my opinion more. I do need to ask for what I want. And you doing this is you walking the path that you're supposed to be on. No matter where you are right now, no matter where you are in the world listening to this message, you are exactly where you need to be for this message to unfold for you. Because you're not going to be like, oh, I shouldn't ask for that. No, that's not for me. Boopity boopity boop. What's your target? This is what I want. That's my target. Now let me go get it. It's always been Hunger Games with how people spiritually attack you and come for you and all the other things. But now you're going to find your target. You're like, no, I am in alignment with that. So I'm going to ask. That's what I want. Okay? And then you're going to see where something is too much. You're like, yeah, I did want that, or I did think that was a good idea, but I think this is going to be better for me. I think that's going to look better and feel better. So I'm just going to stick with this. Like, you really know your worth right now. You're not going to be out here like, oh, I know my worth, so I'm overspending and I'm going to feel bad about that later. No, you're seeing like, is this for me? Am I in alignment for this? Like, what's my speed? What do I need right now? You are very clear, or you are getting very clear about your desires and intentions. So you are mastering your fears. You mastering your fears is helping you to stop holding back. Stop holding back on the love that you want. Stop holding back on the love that you deserve. Because would you want a good friend doing that to themselves? So why would you do that to yourself? You're not holding back anymore. And so this is going to help you live your most authentic life. It's going to entail you taking a risk. And I feel like the risk for you is just asking. I want this. I'm going to ask. Spirit is saying every time you ask, your bravery will be met with a reward. If you were wanting a house, ask. If you were wanting the love of your life, ask. If you were wanting help letting something go, ask. We have boundaries. When you don't overprotect or protect your boundaries, your needs go unmet. You're done with your needs going unmet. Because there are certain things that bother you. You're like, I don't know why I did that. Oh, why did I tell myself no? Why did I deny? Like, you cannot deny yourself right now things that you really desire to have. You desire it for a reason. What you summon comes running, and you are learning what you feel you're worth, what you feel like is of value to you, and what might be overpriced. You're like, no, that's way too much. I'm not interested. That's way too much. I know my value. And if people aren't going to give you what you want for the price that you want it at, you're going to take a walk. Yes, you are. You're going to take a walk. So we have good news. The wait is nearly over. Expect to receive an important issue. Oh, news to an important issue that will now have a positive outcome. So there was something that you were worried about. You're like, oh, I don't know if that's going to go good. I really don't. I'm so worried. I just hate asking. Because there's an area of life where you feel like you've been suffering. You feel like, oh, I wish my schedule wasn't like this. I wish I could go to bed at this time without having to do this. You just felt like your workload was so full. And no matter what you did to change your routine, it was still overwhelming. You get tired very easily. I feel like you get tired very easily because you don't do anything half-ass. You don't do anything half-ass. Yeah, 7 of Wands. On top of that, it doesn't make it easier when everybody at work is coming for you. They're coming for your throne. They're coming for your crown. They don't want to see people give you your flowers. I am seeing that there are some people that need your help, but they don't want to admit that they need your help because they're deeply insecure. So let's say this is a coworker. They're like, I'm not going to tell them that I need their help, because they were never there when you needed them. Some of these people were never there for you when you needed them. I feel like you didn't do anything to these people either. They just like to make things hard. So you could have asked them like, hey, I need you to be here on time. I need you to help me with this. I need you to be here on this day. They don't answer the phone. They're always making things harder for you. Those people are now going to need your help. They are now going to need your assistance. And your whole life is going to be on do not disturb. Like, sorry, I'm not answering. I can't help you. There's nothing that I can do for you. They have the 2 of Swords. And the 9 of Swords. These people want to act confused. Who are these karmic feminines? They have tried to shit on your relationship. They have tried to shit on your spiritual rank. They have tried to make things hard for you. They've tried to tattle on you for things that didn't even happen. And now they need your help. That's funny. They're confused on why you're acting this way. So these people, basically, they wanted to make things hard for you. and then take things away, and then they wanted you to beg. They wanted you to grovel. And now you're over here making new plans, and they're confused. They're like, wait, but I thought you needed this over here. And I was going to make you beg for it and bark like a dog. And you're nowhere to be found. So God is going to be rewarding you with new stability, a new foundation, new armor. Okay, Spirit is saying you are going to have new armor. There could even be somebody new on your arm that's going to make you feel stronger about your position. Sometimes it's really good to have somebody around that has your back and that it's real love. Oh, okay. So this real love is showing you not to accept anything less. That person treated you like you were beneath them, and now they want to ask you for things. You ain't picking up the phone. And I feel like that happens when you meet your divine counterpart. You just don't. You throw settling out the window. You throw the F's that you were giving before out the window, and you dig into strength. So you have a real love coming in, a real love or a real friend that is coming in to show you how powerful you really are. These spiritual upgrades are going to be publicized, I want to say. Like everyone's going to know your spiritual rank. A lot of people are gossiping. Ooh, we got the Four of Swords. Yeah. You're going to be resting. So you're going to have time to rest. You're going to have time to have more fun. You don't have to worry because help is on the way. And on top of that, you're getting smarter. Your spiritual IQ, your emotional IQ, your IQ in general is raising. You are awakening brain cells. So I feel like you've been getting some type of cheat codes on how to make your life run smoother. Things like what you're eating, what you drink, what you do in a day. All of these little things are little remedies. They're not band-aids. You are looking for things that are sustainable. You're like, what can I do daily that's going to help me keep my life together and help me feel healthy and happy? And you weren't looking for shortcuts. You don't half-ass anything. You're like, I need to find things that are easy for me to implement in my everyday life that really do make me feel better. Okay, so you're going to have new armor. You're going to have new protection. I'm hearing new guard dogs. You're going to have some new hobbies. Okay, so if you have more time, you're more inspired to have hobbies, extracurricular activities, work out more, join a class. I'm also seeing that your strategy is changing. So where you might have been a hothead before or overworked yourself before or overexerted, you're not doing that. Even though people really want to try to pull it up out of you. There's been a lot of rage baiting going on. People think that they can bait you. And I haven't said this in a long time, but you are the bait. You are the test. You are the trap. And if you want everyone to fall around you like dominoes, you can do that too. That is how powerful you are. So do not ever forget that you are the spiritual knockout. You are like the Mike Tyson of healers. So people really need to be careful because think about it this way. Mike Tyson could be real sweet or Mike Tyson could be freaking crazy town. You feel me? And people need to keep it cute around you. They need to keep it at a level 1 monotone because what they're trying to do is they know that other side of you and they're like, oh, they say they're a healer. They say they're the walking love spell, but I can pull this side out of them. They best not. They best not. So remember that you are the Venus flytrap. They're trying to test you. They're trying to bait you. Come over here. Bend the knee. Kiss my behind. Not going to happen. You are not betraying yourself if you say no. If somebody offers you something and you're like, oh, I'm not interested in that. That doesn't sound good, like a good deal. Like, no, this is like going in to get a car and seeing like that the deal is wrong for you. You're going to realize what is right for you. On top of that, you are going to realize where you need to say no. I don't know how to say that. There are certain things that you want to say no to. And it's okay for you to do that because something seems toxic or dangerous or it's just going to be a long journey. Spirit is saying you've learned a lot about yourself in the last couple of months, in the last couple of years. You'll know where to say no. Listen to your intuition, because you've uncovered a lot of secrets about human behavior. Okay? Ooh, for some of you guys, within a couple days, something else is coming in. Something else is coming in. Let's see what that is. Okay, in a couple days, what is coming in for the collective? Whoa. What is leaving you in a couple days is feeling like you're in this storm alone. Feeling like you don't know where you're at. Feeling like you keep going the wrong way. Feeling like you have a lack of support. Feeling like people are stealing things from you. Robbing your time and energy. This is a feeling that's going to be going away within a couple of days. What else is coming in within a couple of days? Somebody's going to be exposed to you. Somebody that's been trying to steal from you. Somebody that cannot be trusted. Some type of corruption. Someone's foolish plans or scandal, or somebody was plotting against you. That is going to be revealed to you. And then for those of you that are dealing with any type of legal situation, the outcome, you will know the outcome of this within a couple of days, where you will feel more supported within a couple of days. So I just feel like you guys are going to be more at peace, and these dark entities are going to be where they're supposed to be at, like in a dark place somewhere else. Okay, anything else, Holy Spirit? And the sun will come out tomorrow. Someone here could be getting news of a baby, a pregnancy, an unexpected pregnancy. Ooh, somebody could unexpectedly be getting pregnant. So be careful if that's not what you're trying to do. I made a mess. Oh my gosh. Guru, chosen, anointed. This message is for somebody that is a guru, that is chosen, that's anointed. It's time for you to start seeing that in yourself, because a lot of people are talking about you like you already are. Yeah, you're not going to let people suppress who you are. You're not going to let people suppress your innermost desires. Okay, Holy Spirit, anything else? You are caring less and less about people's perception. Your gifts are getting stronger. So 2 hours from the time that you see this, you will be caring less and less about people's perception. It's almost like you're stopping yourself. So like wherever you would normally rush to somebody's aid, you're like, let me not do that. Let me not rush to their aid. For what? For what? They wouldn't rush to mine. And then you're just seeing that you're getting stronger at knowing what you need, and then caring less and less about what other people think about that. Yeah, you've been going through a spiritual cleanse. So continue to follow your heart and take action as you're guided to. Let's get some spirit animal messages. We have truth transcends illusion. If there was something that seemed fishy to you or off, you're going to be like, yeah, I freaking knew it. I knew something was off, and that's why I said no. Or that's why I backed out, or that's why I'm not following through with this. And you just don't care what people think about it. We have your transformation is beautiful. If you made it this far into the message, drop a butterfly down below. Oh, I'm hearing a street bike. Holy Spirit, anything else? We have lay a solid foundation. Now is the perfect opportunity for you to lay a solid foundation, because every night you're getting more and more rest, because you've been putting in a different type of inner work, and you're going to see a different inner strength at play. Like, dang, this is why I need more rest. And this is why I need more sleep. And this is why I need to breathe more. The abundant universe will provide. The abundant universe will provide. You are about to be provided for. You're not used to that. Someone here is used to having to go out and be a go-getter and like, oh, I gotta go and I gotta do and I gotta get all the things and I'm so tired. Like, no more Ten of Wands. Nope. Okay, and then we have sweet results await. The results are going to be sweet. And then we have let it shine. You don't have to hide that you're like this beam of light. You don't got to dim it down. You don't got to water it down. You don't have to say, oh, let me just put on my pajamas because like people think I'm already doing the most. No, you are going to turn it up. You are going to kick it up a notch. I love this for you guys. Let me know what's going on in the comments. Don't forget to smash the you know what. Hit the bell. Duh. I love you guys so much and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.